Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going over the makeup that I tried in the month of June. I have some favorites and I have some fails. I will have a side-by-side applying these products. So if that sounds interesting, just keep watching. Overall, it was a good month. I only have a few fails and lots of things that I enjoyed using. I'm going to start with how I apply my makeup, and I'm starting with a fail. I believe this was my May BoxyCharm, but I wanted to make sure that I took the time to test it appropriately, and I tried this EVIO Beauty Primer. This is a matte finish Pore-Perfect base primer. This did not work out for me. It made my makeup feel heavy, my oils came through. This is not one that I would recommend. Moving on to my brows. I tried this Duo brow pencil from Shop Miss A, specifically AOA, and I am a big fan of their slim brow pencil, the AOA. Love it, have repurchased it over and over again, and just on a whim, I tried this dual-ended one to see if I would like it. There is a fatter side on the one end and a skinny side on the other. The only drawback is that you need to make sure that you have a spoolie. So I brushed through my brows first, then I went with the fat side and really drew 80% of them on with that. When you think about it, the real precision comes in more towards the front. And my brows are not a perfect example today. I had a little mishap with my brow gel. I have good days and I have bad days with this NYX Thick It Slick It. I am used to a clear brow gel, and some days I love my brows with this and other days they just go wild. So this I did have a hard time with. I had to do some repair work. Fantastic product, I do recommend. In the eyeshadow category, I tried 3 palettes this month, and truthfully, it was very hard to rank them. I love all 3 of these palettes, kind of for different reasons though. I would put the MAC, this is the MAC Connect in Color palette. This would probably go in 3rd place reluctantly. I love this palette. It is beautiful, it is neutral. Where I think MAC really excels is with their mattes. Their mattes are very creamy, they're very buildable, they're very blendable. I really enjoyed it. The only thing that was a little bit lacking in the palette is the shimmers, and that's truly a personal preference because these shimmers are beautiful. They're just not super stand out. They're very mild. They're still silky and pretty, so you can't even see the gold one. They're still silky and pretty, and sometimes if I put a base underneath it, if I put a white base, I can see it a little bit more, but it's a very classy, beautiful. I fell for the packaging. I'm still glad I got it. Second and first, really difficult, but I'm going to put the ABH Cosmos palette in second. Very hard. I've had a lot of fun with this palette this month. I created 3 looks in a video, and then I did, I believe, a short with another look. I have played with this many times. It is a gorgeous palette. Typical ABH quality. The shadows are super pigmented, but I still can blend them. These shimmers just pop like nothing else. So pretty. These 2 are duochromes, which most people would love. I'm just not a huge fan of duochromes. I do use them, but they're not my go-to. With this palette, if you have the opportunity to pick it up, I think it is gorgeous. And then in first place, this one surprised me. This is the Lunar Beauty Nude Prism palette. I know his new palette with Laura Lee just came out. I'm very tempted. Let me know if you've picked it up and what you think. I've never tried Laura Lee's formula, but now I can say I've tried Manny's. And this is just a neutral lover's dream. This is almost my dream palette. The only thing that's missing in here is probably a matte white. If this had a matte white, I would be in love forever because you've got the black, you've got different shades of brown. I can go more peachy, I can go more mauve-y, or I could go more brown. As you can see today, I kind of did a mixed metals kind of look. I have classic on, I have your golden, I put star-crossed on the bottom. This white shade that leans a little silver, I couldn't stay away from this one. That is so icy, and that's what inspired the gold and silver look. You'll find out what's in my inner corner in just a second, but just beautiful. This makes me want to try so much more from Lunar Beauty. This is so fantastic. I have an eyeliner fail. In my BoxyCharm, I was sent the KVD Tattoo Pencil Liner. This is in a brown shade. I'll pop up a picture. But this one, it just did not impress me at all. I have a hard time getting it in my waterline. It had a hard time going across my shadow. I've tried it 2 or 3 times, and each time I've been disappointed. It seems to dry down really fast, and then it starts to skip on itself. Just not worth the money. There are so many better liners out in the drugstore. In the mascara category, I will readily admit that I am a mascara addict. I love to try new mascaras. I have way too many in my drawer. I have 5, 2 of which are fails, 2 are faves, and 1 is landing right in the middle. I'll start with the fails. I grabbed this one from TEMU. It says mascara and curling. I liked the packaging. I liked the little tiny wand. I'm sure the description drew me in. This one I quit right in the middle of application. Didn't like it. I think this was in my makeup under $3. Didn't care for it, quit, moved on to a different one, and this, no. The next fail was the Better Than Sex waterproof. This was recommended to me, and this is a perfect example of how sometimes makeup works for you and not for others. This is just my experience, and in my experience, I had this at the beach, and this one failed. At the end of the day, I looked and I had dots of mascara going across the top, which is really odd for me. Usually if mascara runs, it's underneath, not on top, but that happened when I was wearing this mascara, so that makes me not want to reach for it anymore. But it definitely gave volume and length. Maybe if I'm not going to be at the beach, maybe I can get some use out of it if I'm just at home, but I don't normally wear waterproof mascara because it's so difficult to get off my lashes and I don't want to damage my lashes. The one right in the middle is this Maybelline Falsies Surreal, and I've been hearing some fantastic things online about this mascara, and I will say that each time I use it, I like it a little bit more, but I'm still just not wowed. I like the Sky High a little bit better than this one. I will continue using it, and if my opinion changes, I of course will keep you posted, but right now I'm just going to put it in the okay category. It's not terrible, but it's not fabulous. And for the 2 that I liked on my top lashes, I have this MAC Stack Mascara. First of all, the packaging is beautiful. I think mine is a deluxe size. This is what the wand looks like, and it is just a joy for me to just keep running this through my lashes again and again, and you could stop at 1 coat and they'd still look fabulous, but what I like is that I can keep going and it's just going to keep building with very minimal clumping. It seems to hold my curl when I push my lashes up. It doesn't move on my face. I like it a lot. And on my bottom lashes was the superhero of the beach, and this is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara in Waterproof. I knew I wanted this. I love the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. It is one of my favorite mascaras. It often goes on sale. I'm hoping that that will be the case with this. I did pick this one up on sale, so that's a good sign. But this one did not fail me at the beach. With sweat and wind and watering eyes, it did not move. So today I put this on my bottom lashes, which typically I wear a tubing mascara on my bottom lashes, but you could absolutely wear a waterproof one as well if you have problems with your mascara smudging underneath your eyes. This one, fantastic. Volume, length, doesn't move. Now for the glitter on my inner corner. That TEMU order that I made, these liquid glitter liners were the winner. I love these. These were $1, maybe definitely under $2, but they are just liquid glitter liners, very similar to the Urban Decay. I used to have the Urban Decay one. There is the gold, and here is the silver, if you can see those. And then what I've been doing a lot this month is just picking one of the colors and just going in that inner third of my eye, just for an added pop. I like it. I haven't had any issues with it flaking down on my face. I did get it in my tear duct and it burned a little bit, but I don't fault it for that. Usually when you get makeup in your eye, it can burn. So I'm just careful when I apply, and I love the effect for less than $2 a piece, and they had every color. So I'm just typically a gold and silver kind of gal, but I may pick up more colors in the future. I did also want to mention this AOA Studio waterproof eye makeup sealer. I am still playing with this, but I'm having fun. It's just a little bit of a struggle where to put the liquid. You need some sort of palette or something to put it in. So what I did today is I just dropped a few drops in the cap, and then I put my brush in the eyeshadow and then dipped it in just to put it underneath. And I kind of like that for shimmer shadows. So I've used this as kind of a wetting agent for shimmer shadows to help them not fall down the eye. I also have used this for a matte shadow on the lid if you're prone to creasing or you want your makeup to be a little waterproof. This seems to be working well. I like it, and it was super cheap. Moving on to the face. I don't have a lot of new face products that I played with this month, but one that I did test in June was this new Juvia's Place Blushed Liquid Blush. I had the pink one, it's a Blush Lily, and then I had to pick up another one. This is Coral Rose, and it's a very terracotta warm shade. What I'd warn you about with this is that it is super pigmented, very similar to the Rare Beauty, but this one is a little less expensive, and I believe you get a little more product, so I would recommend this over the Rare Beauty. When I tap one dot on each cheek, it's too much. So what I've discovered is the best way to apply it is to put that one dot on my hand and then go in with my e.l.f. Putty Primer brush and then tap it in. I have no issues with it removing my foundation. It blends out really nice. I love the matte look. If I wanted to add a powder blush on top, I could, but it's really not necessary with this one. They have a bunch of different shades. I highly recommend. I tried 2 different lip liners this month. I'm sorry I didn't bring in the one that didn't work for me, but it was an AOA. I picked up 2 shades from Shop Miss A. I will pop up a picture. 2 brownie nudes that I thought would be brownie nude, but shopping online, they were super, super dark, unusable, not a big deal. They were $1 a piece, but the quality of the lip liner was just okay. The lip liner that I tried that I do like is this one from Lunar Beauty. He came out with lip liners and lipsticks. This one is in the shade Milk Tea. This is the one that I have on my lips today. It is beautiful. It is that perfect brownie nude. And with that lip liner, I also bought one of the lipsticks. This is the matching shade Milk Tea. If packaging is a thing for you, you want this. I love the little circle. The detail is gorgeous. You pop the circle, the lipstick comes out. It's got beautiful embossing on it, and it is a light nude shade. This is not what I have on my lips today, but this one is beautiful, long lasting. It's a typical matte lipstick, but not drying. Lovely. Another lip product that I loved, not new to the market, but new to me. This is the MAC matte lipstick in the shade Velvet Teddy. I love this lipstick. It is a pretty mauvey brown. I love the packaging of MAC. I love the smell of MAC lipsticks. It smells like sweet vanilla cake. This is beautiful. It's long lasting. MAC matte lipsticks are fabulous. I love them. I will always have a couple in my stash. Right in the middle is this new one from L'Oreal. This is the new L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lip Color. I have mine in the shade Lazy Sunday. And this one I'm not in love with. It's a little, it might be the color, it's a little bit dark for me, but it's a little bit drying, but it does last a very long time. This one is just right in the middle. I don't think there's anything magical about this liquid lip. It's okay. A lip product that failed for me this month is this one right here. I got this in my Walmart beauty box. This is the NYX Smooth Whip lip color. I believe the shade is Cherry, and it's such a bummer because in the video I got so many compliments on it. It dries down to this beautiful matte. It doesn't feel drying on the lips. It just didn't last. So if you're the type of person that doesn't mind reapplying, you could do that. But when I wear a red, I really want it to last. I don't want to touch it up. I don't want to layer it. So this just didn't work for me. And the final favorite in the lip category are these two from SheGlam. These are the Dynamat lips. The packaging is super pretty. It pops up. It actually has to go on a certain way so that it's got like a little bit of a curvature to it. But this is the red one, and this one, it is called Stronger Than Ever. Let me swatch this one for you. I'll do it right here. It is a beautiful velvety red. The other one is called Have No Fear, and that is what I have on my lips today. And it's very nude. I think it's a little more cool toned, and I'll put it right here. There is Have No Fear, and it's what's on my lips. What is magical about these lip colors is that they just glide on your lips. I've never felt a texture like this before. They glide on your lips like you're putting on a chapstick or maybe even a lip gloss. There's a real slip to them when you're putting them on, and then the magic starts to happen. It starts to dry down. It almost feels like it's going to be too dry, and then all of a sudden it's just there. I love a lip color that I cannot feel. My lips feel like there's nothing on them. It is maybe a teensy bit dry, but I am a liquid lip lover. I do not mind a little bit of dryness if it means that the lip color is going to last, and these do. I like them so much. I like the texture, I like the price. I would love to have more colors. And the last product I'm gonna apply right on camera. I used this in a short the other day. It's been sitting in my stash and I haven't played with it, and when I put it on, I thought, wow, I love this lip gloss. And I am so fussy about lip gloss. I love my Fenty. I love my Maybelline Lifter. There's not a lot that reaches that level, but this one, it might just be the shade, but I really love it. This is the NYX, this is Milky Gloss, and this is in the Salted Caramel shade. And I really like this. It's like a nude, just beautiful. Doesn't feel sticky on the lips, gives a lot of shine. I like it. So I hope that this was enjoyable for you. I had a lot of fun in the month of June playing with makeup. I'm so happy that I found some winners and the couple of stinkers. That happens when you play with a lot of makeup. I love the challenge and the research that I do for you. If you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Give the video a thumbs up. If you hit the notifications bell, you'll get notified when I do upload videos, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Of course, leave me a comment. Did you try anything new this month? Did you fall back in love with the makeup item that was already in your stash this month? I want to hear all about it. If you disagree with some of the makeup items that I loved or didn't love, share in the comments. We can all learn from each other. I appreciate you spending some time with me today, and I hope you have a fabulous day. I'll see you in the next one.